The next topic on episode 60 today is health. Now, with the change of weather and change of season, everybody does get sick. And here are a few tips that I'd like to give to you now this morning on the show. It is very important to look after your health and take care of it. You must not neglect your health. If you are sick, do not come to work. I am sure my special guest would agree on this.
I agree very much, because you don't want to get anyone else sick. So it's best to keep yourself isolated, especially during this pandemic.
Okay, well, I'm getting pause for a moment, okay, and give you a demonstration about wearing a mask. So I will be back with you in a moment. Welcome back to episode 60. I'm Barry Fear. The time is coming up to 20 minutes to 11 on this Tuesday morning, the 15th of September. Well, now I'd like to show you what a mask is. This is a mask that you must wear at all times if you are in a premises or on the premises, I should say, here at St. Ives. And why must a staff wear a mask? Well, the answer to that question is so that you are protected and you don't spread any germs. And manage the copper etiquette. You see a sign somewhere in the building, okay? And if always have a box of tissues if you are going to sneeze, okay? And once you have used the tissue, okay, please bin it, because it is unhygienic to use the same tissue. And why? Because there is more chance of getting germs and you could get sick from this. Here's my outsider.
We also, when we're working in the facilities, all staff need to wear gloves and change them constantly once touching a surface. Isn't that right, Barry?
Yeah. And on the subject of surfaces, guys, always use disinfectant to clean the surfaces, and again, bin the
throw everything out once it's been used?
Yeah, because it's unhygienic, ladies and gentlemen, to use the same equipment to clean everything, okay, because they're more likely to spread of germs, and that's how people get sick here and at accommodation places where I live. So, like I said at the beginning of the second segment, please do not come to work, and if you are unable to cover your shift, ring the manager beforehand or text them first thing in the morning so that another person can replace you. Now, if I was sick and got sent home, I would probably ring here to send Times Cash and say that I wouldn't be coming in, and I will probably ring my health manager and my taxi driver as well, and let him know that I would not be coming in. So sickness, you've got to get on top of it sooner rather than later. Here's my outsider.
Another thing as well when we're coming into work is we've always got our temperature checks. So if we're either below a certain amount or a bit too high, we have to go straight home and also get tested due to the pandemic.
And also
Isolate.
isolated 2 weeks. And if you have travelled overseas or interstate, please arrange hotel quarantine, and it's at your own expense.
Exactly, not anymore by the government.
So, and another thing on the COVID, guys, please do not breach the rules or you will get slapped a big fine, and you do not want that to happen.
No, keep to your social distancing and a certain amount of people in every, is it 1.5 square metre rule?
Yep, and you see here, social distancing, okay, 1.5 metres, guys, okay, the minimum number in this area is 4, okay, so please abide by the rules and keeping your distance. No hugging or kissing, and if you need a handshake, do it like this.
With your elbow?
With the elbow, like I've just demonstrated there, and also using hand sanitizer, guys, which I will show you, and I will just pause that for a second. This stuff here is called Aqua hand sanitizer, which is what I keep to sanitize my hands. And this stuff, guys, kills 99% of germs. It's better to kill the germs rather than keep them. Here's my outsider.
Did you want me to do a demonstration with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take my gloves off.
I'm just,
So once we take off our gloves, we have to take it off like that, then wrap it into the other one, throw them into the bin, sanitize our hands. Thank you, Barry.
and I'll sanitize mine as well.
Do you want to sanitize yours as well?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
So
Gotta do it for this for 20 seconds. Just make sure you get it all in, all around, up your wrist. Do you want to do yours?
yep.
You alright with it?
So hand sanitizing is very important, guys, and always have a bottle of hand sanitizer in your home, guys, and even a small bowl in the car, and make sure you have enough of this stuff everywhere. And if you go to a doctor's appointment, again, please sanitize and wear a mask. Here's my outsider.
I know I always use this. This also it kills 99.9% of germs, which is really good. I always keep one in my bag, and there's heaps around the centre, so we're always constantly sanitising, especially when we're touching one client to another client. It's always putting their health first and making sure their hands are always clean. Just remember 20 seconds.
But if you can't get access to hand sanitizer, guys, use the liquid
So,
hand soap, guys. Okay, and use Glen 20 to clean the trays. But again, if you can't get access to that, okay, there are always the wipes, okay, and use disinfectant to clean the trays and so on. Here's my outsider.
also what we do in the facilities is after every shift pretty much, or every changeover of staff, we always disinfect every surface, so door handles, light switches, bathroom sinks, kitchen sinks, everything. So there's always, anytime there's new people in the facility, everything has to be cleaned, and we monitor who comes into the facility as well, isn't that right? With the
And like we said with the temperature checking, guys, please have it checked. If it's any higher than 36 or 37, if it's really high, please do go home.
get checked.
Because getting tested, guys, we know that we're doing really well at the moment, but the thing I'd like to remind you all about this morning on the show is health is very important. And like we said, getting tested, okay, is very important. Okay, the numbers may be dropping down, okay, but still get tested, even if you haven't got any symptoms whatsoever, guys. Okay, because health you cannot neglect here. Here's my outsider.
I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure you've covered it all on what I know. Is there anything else about? I'm just trying to think. I don't have anything else. Sorry, Barry.
And if you feel really unwell, guys, present yourself to the doctors, okay? And that's all the advice we can give you here on the second part of the show today. And it's coming up to 11 o'clock. The next segment is about preparing for school holidays. So that's coming up right now.